Right through here, we're a little bit narrow, and then watch as she tries to bite down where it feels more comfortable. Together, and boom. Are you thinking about getting an expander? Time for some PFOing so you know where you're going. Hey everybody, I'm in the McKinney Clinic, the McKinney Packard Family Orthodontics Clinic, the PFO Clinic. And I'm here with a special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to...
Hi, my name is Brooklyn.
Look at that, Brooklyn is here. And Brooklyn has agreed to do a video with us because she is considering an expander on the top. And we're gonna talk about why in just a second. But first, let's go back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, do you have anything you want to say to the world?
If you need an expander, then come to the Packard Orthodontics.
Dang, that was so good. I didn't even tell her to say that. That was awesome. Okay, so let's talk just briefly. One of the reasons why we consider an expander is to help change our top jawbone, right? Sometimes it is a little narrow and it can form or cause what we call a crossbite with a shift. And our friend Brooklyn here, she's got a crossbite with a shift. That means that her jaw, when she bites down, her jaw goes to one side, and that is because our top teeth, the way that they grow in, and our bone just a little bit narrow compared to the bottom, and so she shifts her jaw to feel better. Another reason why we might consider an expander is to create space to help with permanent teeth that are coming in. Expanders are a common tool in the orthodontic profession and can be very effective in addressing, like I just said, crossbites and creating some space. Now, what about timing? When should you consider an expander? Well, in our office here near McKinney and Texas, we consider expanders. What the research suggests, what you're taught in school, is that when you're young, our bones, especially our top bone, is much more malleable. Meaning we can adjust it. We can try to change its form a little bit. As we get older, it gets harder and harder, more challenging to change the bone. It requires more pressure or more intense procedures. She's trying to sneak into the video while I'm talking. Anyways, we like the idea of trying to, if we are gonna do an expander, sometime between 8 and 10, it's just a predictable time. It's not that you can't do it later, or not that you can't do it before, just that it seems to be a good time period while we're developing, we're getting some of our front teeth and the bottom front teeth, and we can just help things along. So, does everybody need an expander? No, not everybody needs an expander. And in fact, see, that was an emphatic right? Yeah. So, in fact, when you meet with your orthodontist, could be me,
Or someone else.
It could be somebody else.
But hopefully this guy.
Oh, that's right. Listen, if you are meeting with us or whoever your orthodontist is, it's good to consider and ask, hey, what's going on? Why are we doing this expander? What is the benefit of doing the expander now versus just waiting till later to do this? And just make sure you feel comfortable about what you're getting ready to do. If you want to learn about expanders going into your mouth or getting taken out of your mouth, we have other videos you can check out, but we wanted to show you, and Brooklyn has agreed to let us see her mouth. And one of the reasons why we would consider using an expander is because, like I said, when our bite comes together, sometimes our top, exactly, the C word, besides compliance, crossbite, top jaw maybe a little bit narrow, or the teeth are a little narrow and our jaws come together and we don't like it, so we shift over. So come down here, let's look at Brooklyn. First, see her smile. Okay, so this is the way that Brooklyn likes to bite. What we want to see normally is we want the top teeth to be on the outside of the bottom teeth, and that's what we have on this side. Okay, bite down again. Now, when we come over here, we can see that our top teeth actually fit on the inside of our bottom teeth. Here, our bottom teeth here, they're on the outside. All right, so we've got a crossbite on this side from here all the way towards the back. All right, now when we open our mouth, open really wide, and then she's gonna show us, she's gonna bite down, try to bite. Oh, look at that. So she's got these middle teeth lined up now, all right, and she says that this feels more like in the middle, but look at both sides. Now, this side over here, we're not quite together, we're hitting in the front. All right, we're not quite together, and our top teeth seem to fit on the inside just barely of our bottom teeth. And then when we look at this side, okay, bite on your back teeth a little bit more, right there. Okay, pull your tongue back for me, please. Good. Okay, so on this side too, we just get a little bit narrow right through this area. Right through here, we're a little bit narrow, and then watch as she tries to bite down where it feels more comfortable. Ready? Bite down. Ooh, did you see that? Boom. Let's replay that. Slow-mo. Together, and boom. That That is what we call a crossbite with a mandibular shift. The bottom comes to the side because that feels better to her, the way that her teeth are together. She's hitting in the front and on the sides, like we pointed out, right? And that's why she moves over to the side. And so when we do the expander on the top, it's gonna spread things apart, make it a little bit wider, so that hopefully, instead of biting down and then shifting to the side, she can just bite right into her top teeth all the way around. It's gonna be awesome. Do you have any other good advice for kids when they're like thinking about getting expanders, or like, were you scared the first time you came in, or did we do an expander the very first time that you came in?
No.
Okay, so what happened?
If you think you're gonna get an expander on the first time you come, don't think that, because you're really not gonna get an expander on the first time you come. It's really just they're gonna check your teeth and see if you need an expander or like braces if you're older. So if you need any expanders, they'll like maybe the second time you'll come, because it's my second time here, and they checked my teeth and they said that I'm gonna need an expander. And it's how it works is really hard, but there are different steps. So first time you're gonna come for the spacers.
Oh, nice.
And then you're gonna come the next week. You're gonna come for more spacers and the bands. And then they'll make the expander and they'll send it here. And then the next week you'll come and you'll get the expander, and then they'll do the glue.
Wow, she did so good. So yeah, you came that first time and we just like looked at your teeth and we decided, you know what, maybe we can wait a little bit before we get started,
Because
right?
I was 7.
You were 7.
They said that if you get an expander, they have a window like when you're 8 and 10, between 8 and 10, but you can get it even older. Like he said, you can get it older, or you can get it between the window of 8 and 10.
Man, this girl could be an orthodontist someday. She is on fire. So yes, that's right. So just because you come into the orthodontist doesn't mean you're getting an expander that day or getting braces that day. You're just being evaluated, and then your orthodontist is gonna talk to your mom and with you and decide, hey, you know what, should we work on something or should we continue to watch and wait? That's what we decided to do first, but now we're like, hey, we are ready, we're a little bit older.
And there's one more thing I want to say.
Oh, do what you want to
So if it's a bother at school, I would wait till you're a little older if it would be a bother at school.
Yeah, so you have to go to school still with expanders. I'm sorry, okay? That's just a fact.
You don't get to be at home, because if you have an expander, it'll probably take a few months and years, and you can't be at home for
that long,
years
unless you're
or
homeschooled,
months.
right? Yeah. Man, this girl, she's on fire. Brooklyn, thank you so much. World, I hope that you enjoyed visiting with me in Brooklyn and learning about crossbites with shifts. So, there's Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Thanks for your help, Nikki. If you like this video with Brooklyn and I, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel so that we can open your eyes to the wonderful world of straight teeth, sometimes expanders to fix crossbites, and beautiful bites. That's all I've got. Just a little PFOing.
So you know where you're going.
Packard and Brooklyn